Down 17, G. Anything possible.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their ready to go as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots.
Come on, bro. Why would you wear white, bro?
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the...
I mean, you should be used to it. The same shit I run. It's the same shit I run.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, yeah. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody.
Bro, what color are your uniforms, bro?
Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better.
Bro, why are you switching? Oh.
I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots. Say no please. Putting live from the winning side. Ready to try. Keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride? Never try. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips.
The same one or different one?
On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They think with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do?
Who he doing it with? Westbrook or Chalk?
Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rules.
Yeah, he cheesy.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the New England Patriots. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Man, the fucking dog. Yeah, yeah.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, 20! 55! Come on! Switch!
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Hey, what's the no huddle rule in here tonight, you know?
A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Left side, it's Dorsett. Of course, this building played host to Super Bowl 51, the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. Tom Brady and these Patriots came storming back from that 28-6 deficit to shock Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons for yet another Super Bowl title. And now they're back here for this bout. Here's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ain't no old man, nigga. Ain't no fucking old man, man. What you saying? What you saying? I'm fucking alert. Hey, C6.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
I'm out on the street with it.
To throw again. Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Off that barricade. Fool tripping.
We about to say what?
A barricade, bro.
Oh,
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like
I've never seen Brady miss so many throws, dog.
I think those numbers are going to increase.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Sugar!
Throwing again. Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain there of 21 yards.
Wait, that 380.
Thank you.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
She ain't by no salsa?
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
She ain't by no salsa?
Drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
And what? Me a little bit.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Huh. Let's see. Fuck that.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
See, that's why I don't understand that no huddle shit. Some niggas run it, don't say shit. Some niggas, like, I don't know. I just don't run the huddle.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Jim. Check 31. Check 6. Pull it high. Slam.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
What is this? Oh, I definitely got to drop through.
On 2nd down, it's Miller. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. It's caught. It's Miller. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Watch the
A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, to the car. Hayward. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Here's Watson.
Oh, come on.
Catch made by
I ran right into my man.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's set. 19. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch twins. Watch 24.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when you intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now Brady. Well, this is taken in. It's good. He's at the 30. 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 85 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's
house and
establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you put some doubt in their minds.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And he say I don't run cover 3-4.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know.
See, I don't understand that, bro. Like, why both of y'all playing the same area?
Those scripts go between
I don't make no sense.
24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Shit. 125.
Out of the gun, Watson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route,
He's going in a small-ass package.
finding the hole in the defense,
receiver.
and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun, Watson.
Thank you.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Wait, that wide, 80. I got you. 41 to Mike. Alert. Check 72. Here we go, D. Hey, Charlie. It's just me and you.
Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Wait, 20.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
It's all right.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
You need to get in the bed.
This is fielded at the goal line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. John Simon in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Dorsett on the return.
They didn't want to let me joke him.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Patriots take over.
Destiny.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That throw by Brady incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended
one of my
receiver,
sodas was nice.
And that'll bring up second down.
They mad at Unleash?
Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Shit out of my fucking
Zach Cunningham able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, the pass rush
shit out of our receiver running his route.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
You just seen that play?
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10,
Yeah,
but he's better
shot
off
out the
doing that
edge.
than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
I don't know what the fuck that was, bro.
Brady now going to leave it with Michelle on the draw. And he'll be brought down here.
You can know her under 2 minutes, man. I know that.
Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Well, look at this, Brady.
Oh, they made me keep it with Brady? Wow.
First down as he runs
I didn't try to do that.
Right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They're running it. It's Michelle. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did.
Fucking
They'll
dog.
get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I can't even be mad.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something challenging your offense right here. You know? Hey,
Oh, they didn't? Come on, bruh.
Dre Hopkins, he's all alone. The 40, the 30, and he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 77 yards.
He got him.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson.
Oh, I was going to jump that shit. I should have let him throw it.
Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
36 to Mike. Here it comes. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Throwing again is Watson.
Thank you.
And for the 3rd time
Playing my
here
fucking
this half,
music,
it's
bro.
intercepted.
Now let's go. Let's go.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Nice fit.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
No timeout is what I do here tonight. Sideline.
Mike, 55.
I ain't in the right formation.
55. So don't say nothing.
I'm going to keep it.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Good throw, Brady. Good fucking throw.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him
You know me,
15
man.
yards
You know
on
how I
that
play
one,
football,
and New England
man.
has a first down.
Throw him open, baby.
And the 13-year man puts it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
What we got?
The final shot before the break. Watson buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
The Bucks or who? Unleash the Bucks.
Fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 27, Watson.
Thank you.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Big game, so stupid.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Oh, this man right here. I think so. Come on, Harry. Get open.
150. Hey, exit.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
I knew it was man.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, second.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Dorsett's got it.
Dot, Brady, good fucking dot.
Philip Dorsett with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead will swell by one more. Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
Oh, bro, I got a timing thing with that shit. With that cover 2 shit when, like, how far they drop back and shit. And just when they release the ball. For some reason, I always make them walk forward. I don't know why that shit do that.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller.
Come on, PJ Tom.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Oh, fuck this shit. This shit fucked almost.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that will extend this. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Deshaun Watson is fast.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
I think so.
Hey, we got time right. 4 down. Hey, 24. Short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Dante Hightower make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Down, he's coming.
But by the time they get, I still ain't eat that shit. By the time they get the chance to eat that shit, they're gonna be making that shit sloppy. Nigga ain't gonna use.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots.
Not gonna be putting in that effort no more.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught. Pick just incomplete that time. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Strong right. Hey. 4 down. 26.
Watson now. Going to throw again. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19.
Do that shit again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look
Do
it
that
in,
shit again,
picks up
bitch.
the first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Mike's 50. Watch the pass. Mike's 50.
What African nigga?
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 36, 36. Hey, 59. That's it.
To throw is Watson. Under pressure again and down.
Go Hightower, bitch.
Dante Hightower in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Tight end right. Hey, alert. That boy's got 4 down. Check 26, check 26. Hey, screen. Mike 50.
Right here.
Mike 50.
Here's Watson, throwing on 3rd and long, escaping the pressure right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this one is right down Broadway. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
Edelman, make him mad.
To hear that, but this is a perfect time for
Make
us to
him
start
miss
listing
Edelman.
MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there at 22. Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Brady again. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive.
Hey, look at that pass, you like.
23 yards, the final tally.
I think the catch was better.
How many times have we seen that? 3rd down, and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was a Super Bowl MVP last season. Now Brady, left side, it's Dorsett. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Where the receiver go
nice
at
gains.
when I
That
throw
one
the
for
ball?
14 yards and another first.
That's wild.
53. Ain't no such thing. Check it. Reload. Hey, Echo. 41. Alert.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Wait, that Alabama. 380. It's been a long day for you. 49. Check 49. Check it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That is some gay shit, but they ain't have to mutt that man like that. That man killed himself.
What happened?
That's who that they talking to.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Fortunate to get points on the board last time. They didn't really long field goal to do so.
Smashing training.
The kickers in today's game
announcing that
are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. We can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check safety, check safety. Hey, 54. Hey, alert, alert. Check.
They'll run it again with Miller.
Like what?
Swarming behind the line, and his rough night continues. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
On a training?
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
So he's just gooking then.
Here's Watson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Oh, no.
Dante Hightower has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Hey, motion backfield, motion backfield. Slam. 54. Slam. 59, 59.
They get beat on this route, I'm good with that.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Regular.
Brady going to throw here.
Are you serious?
It's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again, just seeing nothing down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point try for Gostkowski.
What see that boy went to?
That's what I'm
This one
saying.
was a little while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Hey, man, stay fit with your ass, boy. Stay fit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That man got in that shit like I need some grease.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Texans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. Then he's got the completion. Hopkins.
That's why I don't keep your stupid ass at safety,
And
man.
he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know
The
it
man
even more
coming
now.
in your
DeAndre
fucking zone, bro.
Hopkins is a
Turn
tough
around,
cover.
break, bro.
And
You
anytime
know you
see
slow
him
as
out there and there's
fuck.
less than double or triple
God
teaming
damn.
him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now Brady. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Kangaroo with a
Boy, were they
painful
clicking
ass,
on
all right.
offense.
They can't help but feel
Kangaroo.
great about themselves, can they? I mean,
Bro.
what a
They can't fade one of them things, boy.
continually feel like they're moving the ball.
Nigga in the
and
woods,
things are
kangaroo
working
started
and
reaching for
clicking.
food pouches.
They think that they can bottle
Fool trying to
this
turn
and
the
carry
tell a
it with them.
kangaroo, yeah,
As an
alright.
offensive coordinator,
Nope, yeah, what you
still
mean,
think
that
you can do
kangaroo
anything
beat your
wrong. Whatever
ass,
you
fool.
call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans,